Well, they say that the eyes are the windows to the soul, but I would confirm that the mouth is the window to your health. We'll be talking about great oral health with a celebrity dentist next on The Jeff Crilley Show.
Many are predicting that the worst is yet to come, which is unfortunate, said one person here. Until now, they've enjoyed the reputation of being the nation's icebox.
Watched a burglar in his home this morning by webcam.
As a journalist of over 25 years, stories are what make my world turn.
Reporting live from the Dallas newsroom tonight, Jeff Crilley, Fox 4 News.
But in 2008, I took the jump from my familiar life and started a PR firm from my home. We're talking about anyone with a camcorder like the one I'm using becomes a television network. We started slowly growing the company, and we now have over 100 clients, and we've branched into the world of live digital broadcasting. I now own 8 different TV studios and have a huge team, and the stories that I now get to share are sometimes the most important of my life. Life has a funny way of coming around full circle. This is The Jeff Crilley Show. Well, the pandemic has thrown a lot of people off of their game, and many people are canceling their appointment with their doctor, they're canceling their appointment with their dentist. But my next guest is a celebrity dentist, Dr. Sonya Reddy. She's here to talk about why that's a mistake. You don't want to cancel your appointment with your dentist. Tell us why.
Absolutely. I think when World Health Organization talks about it, mainly talks about everyone in general. And in America, I don't think that's states true. We do because of Corona. We were shut down for a couple of months, and we got a lot of emergency patients wanting to take care of their teeth. And we used that time with our team to order a lot of air purifiers, extraoral suctions, intraoral suctions, you name it, plasma air, all the robes, and N95 masks. So I don't think, if you look at the history, we've been open since May, there's not a single dentist or a team member or patients have contracted Corona.
Absolutely.
You know, in dental office, I think it's a myth that people think that they cannot go to dentist even for preventative care because of the aerosol, and the WHO already came back saying aerosol actually will not contract it. So
you're probably safer going to your dentist than any place else because of the precautions that you've taken. So let's talk about the importance of keeping those regular dental appointments, because you can often pick up on things in the mouth that lead to a larger problem like heart disease.
Absolutely, Jeff. I think you have really hit the point to the nail, because what we are seeing right now is people are wearing those masks every single day, and they're actually smelling their own breath, and they're here is smelling the tooth decay and halitosis, and they really want to come to the dentist to take care of the preventative care. And there's a lot of plaque and tartar that actually deposits on the tooth, and I think it's important you come and take care of it and not let it stay in your mouth. Actually, it's going to be, oral health care is actually leads to systemic health care. So you don't want it to swallow and go into your heart or, pancreas and cause other problems.
And if they're not taking care of their mouth now, it can make a problem more expensive down the road if they need, say, cosmetic dentistry.
Absolutely. A small cavity can become a root canal. A root canal can become an implant later on.
Absolutely. Well, you brought some props out here. Can you give us a little walkthrough? What would you like to talk about?
Yes, we're a general practice, and we collaborate with a lot of specialists in the area. And I wanted to just show you guys a couple of things that, the latest and the greatest in dentistry right now. I got a prop here to show you guys how implants are placed in the jaw and actually what implants do. Implants, when you have teeth, your jaw is, pretty much looks like that. And when you actually lose teeth, the jaw gets eroded and you actually lose the bone, and hence you have that appearance of a droopy face. So people ask me all the time, hey, if I don't have teeth, what is a problem? The problem would be the bone loss. And definitely get the implant, get the tooth on there. And also, it also helps your posture, because people lose one tooth and then their body is asymmetric. And I don't think a lot of people think about that.
And I bet you have countless examples of people who, they're natural smilers, but they're embarrassed about their smile, and so they're not smiling, and finally you give them their smile back.
Absolutely. I think that's the best part of my job is when patients come in and they are happy people, but they never smile. And I see them transform, and they actually walk in and, they constantly say, oh my God, my husband smiles a lot more now.
That's so cool.
I've gotten a better job or a better partnership or whatnot. So these are the things that actually make my day.
And we were on your website. We found a testimonial. Let's play that now.
I found SmileUp Dentistry after going to many, many dentists and just not enjoying the experience. Unfortunately, I'm not a real big fan of dentists, and I was ready to not enjoy SmileUp Dentistry, but I needed a cleaning, so I knew I needed to come in. I scheduled an appointment, and I was immediately surprised. She was just so lovely and wonderful, and she talked me through everything and just made me feel like I was really just getting what I needed and what I wanted and not anything else. The qualities that Dr. Reddy and her staff have that really make them memorable to me are that they're just so welcoming, they're very prepared, organized, and it's a very lighthearted atmosphere, nothing too stuffy or serious or sterile. Although it is very nice and clean here, but the atmosphere is very just warm and welcoming. I was really happy with the experience because some of the tools they use here, they don't just take x-rays, they also take photos. So seeing the before and after at just a regular cleaning was really nice and comforting. She just uses such great practices, talks you through everything, made me feel very comfortable. Even when she was drilling in my mouth forever, it felt like she did such a good job. And one of my favorite parts about Dr. Reddy is that she called me to follow up. She sends me text messages from her personal cell phone to make sure I'm doing well and feeling okay. And she always wants to make sure that I'm happy with anything she's done. You should choose SmileUp Dentistry because Dr. Reddy is so wonderful. Her staff is incredible. She's just lovely. I highly recommend her.
Wow, that is so cool. One of the things I love about you is that you're so concerned about your patient. It's really mind, body, spirit. Talk about your approach to dental care.
I think a lot of people think that dentistry is just about teeth, and you're really not treating teeth. You're actually treating, you look at their facial symmetry. When we do cosmetic procedures, we actually match the tooth shade to the person, and we actually look at the shapes. And I really think people forget that you're actually treating a person behind it. And so we go over nutrition, we go over sleep apnea, if they have any problems with sleeping, and hence they're grinding their teeth and they're tired. So I think there is a multifaceted approach to dentistry these days, and which I love. And we have a 3D scan. We actually scan their airway and we check it, and we let them know it's developed 100% or it needs more work. And I don't think there's a lot of people know that about dentistry.
That's cool. And I know you're really big on patient education and teaching
Absolutely.
the patient how to take better care of their
Absolutely.
mouth. How did this begin for you? How did you get into dentistry?
Oh my God. My journey started, my dad was a physician, so I knew I was going to be in some kind of, patient care. And dentistry came up to me because it's also very technical. So I had a great dentist, and I followed him, and he was an orthodontist. So it was a no-brainer for me to get into it.
That's awesome. We're almost out of time for this segment. I want you to look into that camera. That's your camera. And talk to the patient who has been putting off their appointment, because it's really important, isn't it?
Absolutely. I recommend everyone. I think there is a risk for corona everywhere, but I think your dental office is the least expected place, because we're actually using N95 masks and shields and robes and air purifiers, you name it. So I would say please don't put off your preventative care or emergency care at this point, and go see your dentist or talk to your dentist about what practices they have done to really help provide you protected. So you have probably more chances of getting corona at a local grocery store than at your dentist. So definitely talk to your dentist.
Outstanding. You've been an amazing guest. We're going to have you back again soon. We're going to end by putting up your website. SmileUpDentistry.com is the website. Go ahead and get a hold of Dr. Sonya for all your dental care needs. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You bet. And that's it for now. We'll see you next time.